Hello everyone, my name is Lana and I am on my day 13, last day of Australian quarantine. I just wanted to summarise and kind of recap over what has happened in my time here since getting off the plane in Australia and then hopefully walking out that door come tomorrow. So from the beginning, it was a very efficient procedure that the Australians had in place. You would just wait on the plane. By section you would be allowed off the plane, and there was people all along throughout the airport, through customs and the health checks as well. And you would find that it was easily directed and you would just go to where you needed to. So that was actually really easy. And then on a bus to the hotel. From there I was escorted through the reception area, checked in, gave details such as my dietary requirements, any other allergies that I might have, and my contact number and other contact numbers for possible next of kin or whatnot. From there I was escorted to my room where I remained except for two circumstances, which I went out for a 10 to 15 minute fresh air break. So that was just in an available area that they had, which is normally the car park, so it's better than nothing. I found that it was easy being here, food delivered to the door, anything that I may be in need of I could call the hotel staff. There's also a government support network that I could get in touch with if I had any further concerns. I found the staff in general very friendly. I would have a call every single morning from a nurse that works with the hotel itself, and just asking if I had any COVID symptoms or any other concerns, or if there was any supplies that I may need. So that was actually really good. So I think it does just go down to yourself being in this situation. What I tried to do was have some sort of routine. So wake up at around about the same time every morning, do some sort of exercise or whatnot, or yoga, and then kind of have some objective for the day, whether it be to learn something new, or socializing with those outside of your little paradise here, and just to keep ticking through. That socializing I think is also very important, so staying in touch with them, family and friends. I found I had a lot of support from them, and I'm very grateful for that. As I talked on in my previous videos, I thought it was very important to kind of just separate what activities you do and where, so keeping the bed as just a sleeping area, an entertainment of sorts area for books, reading, music, and then an eating or working area as well. So just separating these things so it doesn't kind of fog over too much, and just to kind of keep trying to do something, try to be productive in whatever way you can, whether it's just learning something offline, or you may have some work when you arrive that you might need to continue doing, or perhaps you can plan for what life might be outside of quarantine, which is what I've been working towards. So there's some things that you can do, and I'd urge you to try, basically. So I did have a couple of concerns before coming into quarantine, of course, one of them being the amount of fresh air breaks that I may be able to have. I did expect more than I was allowed, so I've had 2 already. I've got 1 more today, so that was something that I needed to just process. I feel if I was in need of more, then I could ask either the staff or the government support line to help me in that. But it didn't come to the point where I was in too much of a need for it. It's just a nice to have kind of thing. And the second one is about the swab test to test for COVID. So for the hotel, they do 2 voluntary days where you can conduct the test, this being day 3 of quarantine and day 11. So 2 days ago was day 11 for me. I decided that I didn't want to do the first one, and I got up the courage to do the second, and it was nothing to be worried about. It was basically just a longer version of a cotton bud that you would use for your ear, and they swab the back of your throat and then lightly stick it up your nose and take it out, and then it's done. And I got the results the next day, all clear, so all is well, and I feel ready to get out into the world and breathe some fresh air. So in summary, life in quarantine is a journey. I don't know if it is for everybody. It is difficult when you have to do it alone. That's why I think it's very important to have some sort of routine and establish those connections socially. So the support from your family and friends is really important. And use that time to work towards your time outside of quarantine and what life might look like outside as well. And yeah, have some things to work towards and be excited for. But if you do have any further questions of me, I am more than happy to try and answer them for you. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching my videos, and take care. Okay, bye.